Hello! Today I'll be talking about Tropius, the only grass-flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. Its previous PYC dates are February 17th, 1997, December 9th, 1999, September 29th, 2002, July 20th, 2005, May 10th, 2008, March 1st, 2011, December 20th, 2013, October 10th, 2016, August 1st, 2019, and May 22nd, 2022. The idea of a dinosaur mixed with a banana tree is fun, but what makes this Pokemon memorable, even to me, isn't its unique design, but that the palm leaves allow it to fly, which is completely absurd. It shocked me when I first heard about it. I think I most remember Tropius from My Pokemon Ranch. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today I'll be talking about Tropius, the fruit Pokemon. His number is 0357. This is what it looks like. Its type is Grass Flag, abilities, Chlorophyll or Solar Power in Gen 4+. Harvest is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 50-50. Catch rate is 200 or 36.6%. Breeding is 8 groups monster and grass. Hatch time 25 cycles. Height is 6'7" or 2 meters. Weight is 220.5 pounds or 100 kilograms. Base experience yield is 169 in Gen 3 through 4 and 161 in 5+. Leveling rate is slow. EV yield is 2 and HP. Shape is that. Footprint is that. Pokedex color is green and base friendship is 70. Tropius is a dual-type grass/flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 3. It is not known to evolve into or from any other Pokemon. Biology. Tropius is a large sauropod-like Pokemon with a brown body wrapped in green leaves on its chest and head. It possesses large, broad, green leaves on its back, which it uses for flight and for sugar production via photosynthesis. Despite being very big and bulky, it is surprisingly maneuverable in the air. It has a long neck with a thin black line around it. It uses its neck for reaching treetops to gorge on its most favored fruit. Since it ate only this kind of fruit continuously, the fruit began to grow around its neck. These yellow banana-like fruits can be picked and consumed by other Pokemon or humans, and grow twice a year because of the rapid production of sugar in Tropius's leaves. Its feet have toenails the same color as its fruit. In warm areas, there are ranches that raise Tropius. In Alola, its fruit is especially sweet compared to those of other regions. It lives in tropical jungles. In the TCG, Tropius was shown existing before the time fossil Pokemon went extinct. So, got Tropius in ancient times with Ammonite, Aerodactyl, Tortuga, Archeops, Granados, Shieldon, and Bastiodon here. Game data, Pokedex entries. Gen 3 Ruby. The bunches of fruit around Tropius' neck are very popular with children. This Pokemon loves fruit and eats it continuously. Apparently, its love for fruit resulted in its own outgrowth of fruit. Sapphire. Children of the southern tropics eat as snacks the fruit that grows in bunches around the neck of Tropius. This Pokemon flies by flapping the leaves on its back as if they were wings. Emerald. It flies by flapping its broad leaves. The bunch of fruit that grows around its neck is deliciously sweet. In the spring, it scatters pollen from its neck. Fire Red and Leaf Green. It lives in tropical jungles. The bunch of fruit around its neck is delicious. The fruit grows twice a year. In Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl. Because it continually ate only its favorite fruit, the fruit started growing around its neck. Platinum. Delicious fruits grew from around its neck because it always ate the same kind of fruit. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The bunch of fruit around its neck ripens twice a year, and is delicious. It's a highly favored tropical snack. In Gen 5, Black and White is Platinum's entry. Black 2 and White 2. It flies by flapping its broad leaves and gives the sweet, delicious fruit around its neck to children. In Gen 6, X is Black 2 and White 2's entry. Y is Heart Gold and Soul Silver's entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, basically Ruby and Sapphires, but Tropius and Pokemon are now the correct casing. In Gen 7 and Ultra Sun, the bunches of fruit growing around the necks of Tropius in Alola are especially sweet compared to those in other regions. Ultra Moon. Bunches of delicious fruit grow around its neck. In warm areas, many ranches raise Tropius. The Gen 8 Pokedex entry is its Diamond and Pearl counterpart. In Gen 9, Scarlet is Fire Red and Leaf Green's entry. Violet is Platinum and Black and White's entry. Tropius in the Alola Pokedex and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You can see it flying. Same thing here. Tropius in the Paldea Pokedex. Also see it flying. Kind of see how different it looks. The leaves seem to be a lot longer. That's interesting. So this is the neck, I think. Game locations, side game locations, and events. Stats, base stats, HP 99, attack 68, defense 83, special attack 72, special defense 87, speed 51, for a total of 460. Pokeathlon stats. Type effectiveness, damaged normally by normal, bug, ghost, steel, electric, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy. Weak to flying, poison, rock, and fire for double, and ice for 4. Immune to ground, resistant to fighting, and water for half, and grass for a fourth. Notes: if gravity is an effect, this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball in Gen 4, or a Ring Target, or it is affected by Smackdown or Ingrain. The effectiveness of Ground-type moves is half, so go from 0 to half. In Gen 5, if this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball, the effectiveness of Ground-type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn set by leveling up. 1. Leaf Storm, Gust, Leer, Growth, and Razor Leaf. 6. Sweet Scent, 10. Stomp, 16. Magical Leaf, 21 Whirlwind, 30 Wide Guard, 36 Air Slash, 41 Body Slam, 46 Outrage, 50 Synthesis, and 56 Solar Beam. By TM001 Takedown, 7 Protect, 20 Trailblaze, 25 Facade, 27 Aerial Ace, 28 Bulldoze, 33 Magical Leaf, 40 Air Cutter, 44 Dragon Tail, 47 Endure, 49 Sunny Day, 50 Rain Dance, 56 Bullet Seed, 59 Zen Headbutt, 60 U-Turn, 65 Air Slash, 66 Body Slam, 70 Sleep Talk, 71 Seed Bomb, 81 Grass Knot, 84 Stomping Tantrum, 85 Rest, 88 Swords Dance, 89 Body Press, 97 Fly, 100 Dragon Dance, 103 Substitute, 111 Giga Drain, 113 Tailwind, 115 Dragon Pulse, 119 Energy Ball, 129 Calm Mind, there's a note, version 2.0.1 onwards, 130 Helping Hand, 137 Grassy Terrain, 149 Earthquake, 152 Giga Impact, 156 Outrage, 159 Leaf Storm, 160 Hurricane, 163 Hyper Beam, 168 Solar Beam, 171 Terra Blast, 172 Roar, 177 Spite, 190 Solar Blade, 197 Dual Wing Beat, another note, version 3.0.1.0 onwards, 204 Double Edge, 206 Petal Blizzard, and 224 Curse. By breeding, this group gives you Curse, this group gives you Dragon Dance, this group gives you Headbutt, this group gives you Leaf Blade, this group gives you Leech Seed, and this group gives you Slam. Side game data, you got all this. Pokepark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure, the Pokepark Bad Entry. Tropius lays in the Meadow Zone. She loves to eat berries. Her favorite attraction is Pelipper's Circle Circuit. New Pokemon Snap in the Photodex entry. Tropius is a kind Pokemon, sharing the sweet fruits that grow on his neck with any who want some. Its body may be big, but it has no trouble flying through the air. Evolution data is just Tropius. Sprites, so in Gen 3, it's a little bit darker colors all around, probably a little bit more simplified. Yellow for the shiny, that's interesting, replaces all the brown parts. And a little bit slightly lighter green, or at least a different green. Yeah. Gen 4, not really, this changes, but posing or whatever, but not really much changes otherwise. Its eyes might get a little bit more friendly. I think they add like a little white pupil, or they kind of have it a little bit, but it's more obvious, I think. Yeah, okay. Gen 5 here. Get the full back sprites, get the darker brown. I think it's more of a gold color now. Definitely distinct from the fruit and the toenails. Gen 6 here, you get the models. It's opposed to flying, that's interesting. It's lighter, dark brown, probably lighter those colors, and this is, yeah, still kind of a light gold, I'd say. Yep. Pretty good models. Very faithful. Bananas, or not bananas, I think get longer. More like bananas. Not really much changes here. Might be slightly different. I don't know. And homes, you got that. In animation, Tropius and Pokemon Journeys, the series. You got Pokedex entries in Advanced Generation, episode 127 in Maze Pokedex. Tropius, the fruit Pokemon. Tropius can fly through the air by flapping the leaves on its back. It grows stronger in bright sunlight. In Advanced Generation, episode 161 in Ash's Pokedex. Tropius, the fruit Pokemon. The fruit that grows around its neck is sweet and popular with children. It flies by flapping the large leaves on its body. In the manga, Tropius and Pokemon Adventures. It's all in color. In the TCG. Trivia, I read this first point in the Venusaur video. Tropius was the first Pokemon to be distributed in a Cherish Ball with a Shokutan Tropius distribution. Tropius shares its category with the Bounsweet evolutionary line. They are all known as the fruit Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon available in Gen 4, Tropius is the only one that is exclusive to Platinum, though it can also be obtained in Heart Gold and Soul Silver via the Pokewalker. Origin, Tropius resembles a generic sauropod, a clade of long-necked herbivorous dinosaurs combined with a banana plant. Its tropical characteristics and sauropod-like body may also be inspired by the Mokale Mbembe, a cryptid creature said to live in the Congo River basin, most often described as a sauropod. Name origin: Tropius may be a combination of tropical and saurus, common suffix in names of dinosaurs and extinct reptiles derived from the ancient Greek word for lizard. It may also involve tropism, orientation of plants in response to a particular environmental stimulus. Now languages, related articles, external links, let's move on. Now let's watch the first scene in the anime featuring Tropius. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we are watching Pokemon Jirachi Wishmaker. In this film, Ash Ketchum, the main character, traveling companions Brock, May, and Max, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu, and Diane, a woman they've met on their journey here, are returning Jirachi to its homeland, and they're there, or near it anyway, and they're seeing a bunch of Pokemon around them. Okay, there's the Tropius. And that's where I started the Vibrava video, so we'll have to stop here. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Tropius. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at TV Nerd fan art. For those of you familiar with the series, you might be wondering why we're not seeing the image, and that's because this is the only image we'll be doing today. This is Tropius by Akalataka. This nice image here. It's flying Tropius, looks to be above the waves. You can see its reflection, that's kind of fun. It seems to be from either, November 2006, maybe, or maybe June 2011, or maybe it's just some November 6th or June 11th of a year. Not really sure. I think that's what that says. It's kind of hard to tell. Yes, very well done piece of art. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I'll be streaming tonight at 9 p.m. CDT Central Daylight Time. We'll be trying to catch a Feebas, Tropius, Sharpit, and Duskull, get cast form, and evolve Feebas into Milotic, Sharpit into Bayonet, Duskull into Dusclops, Lombre into Ludicolo, and Nuzleaf into Shiftry. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Chimecho. As always, this is my proper outfit, and see me tomorrow.